Hey boys and girls, Bama back again, here on the Shlubhouse cycle number 1, doing Juniper and Hawthorne. Just off the tee on 1 on Junior here, straight down the fairway. Had a jab look there to try to get ahead of par there. I just missed it to the right. Here, take a 5 wood straight over. Just use the grabber. See if I can just back it right back into the hole. Just didn't quite make it back all the way. Pretty good shot there. On to 3 wasn't the easiest setup in that front pin location. Hit a little too hard, so I didn't really judge the wind or the elevation change really well, but clean through 3. Nothing really to complain about. Junior's one of them courses that if you can shoot 14, you're pretty happy with it just to get out with that. So you can play 2 ways on that drive. You can go to the middle or to the top. I always go to the top. Tried to steal a stroke with the orbits there. Didn't quite get lucky. Pretty simple look here on 5 with the wind blowing. With the wind helping. Wasn't too tough a look today. So clean through 5. 6, I try to get a little bit more greedy. I'm trying to get my inner Barrett figured out. Haven't really figured it out yet, but still working on it. No lightning and thunder there, just to overshoot. You clean through 6. You can play this also 2 ways. You can go through that gap if the wind allows you to, or you can play that to the end of the first fairway. You have usually a pretty clean look over the hill there. But I almost always go here if the pin's accessible. Just didn't hit that hard enough. Left it short like a bitch. On to 8. That's a pretty tough look. I'm pretty sure I hit this way too hard. Yeah. So not the best shot there. Probably should have hooked it a little more curve on it. But here's that sniper chip that Bogey doesn't understand. But anyhow, it's in the hole. Clean through 8. 9's another one of those holes. If the pin's on the left, then you got a shot at it here. It's just pretty much just trying to make it, get it close, get some GSPs. I didn't hit this hard enough. But clean front, nothing really to write home about. To the back, pin is deep, so I'll be a pretty good look here with the jab. I hit it about, usually hit it about 20 yards further. Shit swipe, so that's not going to be real good, but I usually hit about 20 yards further there than what the distance calls for. Usually works out pretty well for me. Here is the huge elevation change on 11. Hit this too hard also. You gotta love when the pin says it's 230 and ends up going 218 and you're still past the hole, right? Like, you gotta love that. 12, just a sniper look today. Never need to get too aggressive with it. Just park it, make your eagle, and move on to 13. Sometimes on 13 you can have a look. If you go over there, you can hit the high loft driver, especially if the pin's in the back. If it's deep, you can go over there. Not in the poppy seas where everybody else goes, but sometimes you can go deep right over there and have like a 80, 100-yard look with a wedge or a 9-iron. But with the pin up tight, there's no reason to do that. Tight front, sorry. So just take your little backup ball there and make your putt, move on. Same thing here on 14. Just, play the wind, let it ride the wind, use your grabber, bring it back. You can be a little more aggressive there, but again, I wasn't really feeling the swipe. As you can see, a lot of the swipes are a little bit off to the right or a little bit off to the left or something going on there, so wasn't really feeling comfortable with trying to get too aggressive. So I did try a little stinger here. Just a little off my aim as far as the wind judging. See, I'm a little off to the left. Distance is pretty good though. Just a little off on the wind. 16, I'm in the camp of Team Cheese. Never hit a torpedo there, ever. I always hit a Maniac so you can control the ball where it goes. I almost played too safe. Should hit that full. Instead I took off 3%. If I took off 4%, I'd have been in the lake there. So again, Enter Barrett, trying to figure this 1-iron Stinger out. I think it's a pretty good effort. Again, I just don't have a good judge of the wind yet, so I'm still working on that. But pretty good effort there. So clean up there. It'll be clean through 17, and 18 wasn't too terrible here. It's a lot of wind. Probably should play a little bit more to the right with that left 5, but all in all, clean Junie is a good Junie. So, and we moved on from there to Hawthorne, which was not clean. I'll just tell you now before we get too far into it. So we get one straight down the fairway, going for another jab Stinger here, and this time I'm off to the left instead of the right. So not doing too swell on those so far through 4. 2, another jab. Got my inner Rumley working today. Just don't have the aim of Mr. Phil Rumley. So again, off to the left. So I'm 2 left through 2. Here we are on 3. Just got the Maniacs over. Pretty sure this ended up left 2. So yeah. So just not quite judging the wind correctly in this session. So 4 is just pretty much just straight over here. You need to make sure you do clear that first bunker. You can be in some deep trouble. You'll be no better than birdie most of the time. And we're off to the left again. So 4 for 4 on left past the hole. 5 here with the pin being tucked on that right. I went far left as I could, so I had more of an angle. If you go too far to the right on that fairway, you wouldn't have an angle to hit this jab Stinger. And look at that, I actually made one. Wow! It only took 3.5 rounds to make something. Look at that. Except for Volcano 1. Pretty sure I made Volcano 1, but anyhow. All right, 6 here just for the grabber. Easy putt. 7, looking to find that gap in the tree line. I always take the medium tee here. I think Riley taught most of us this, but just medium tee into the wind get you a little bit further distance. We could have been stuck behind that tree if we didn't do that. It's an easy jab through. Hit it like a puss. Left it short. Terrible effort. Still one better through 7. 8, another jab look. A shit swipe to the right. Would have been decent if I would have actually hit the damn thing straight. Onwards to 9. I played this poorly, to say the least. Lucky it wasn't in the drink. Kind of rushed through this chip shot because I was angry that I played tee shot so terribly. And for the 7th time in a row now, I think I shot 14. So 14 is going to happen here, though, clearly. You drive it into the fucking door, then you compound that by putting it past the other door. Now you've got no fucking look for your 3rd shot. Your dumbass tries to get there, and you put it into the fucking pond, a little, whatever you want to call it, out front. Just kind of just ham this fucking thing up there, and it rolls in the fucking cup for par. Routine par. That's exactly how the pros do it, just like that. Anyhow, off on 11. I always use 3-iron here just about every time, unless the pin's further back. Again, my aim was not great this round. 4 rainy rounds, really. Like I thought, I've had 2 hole outs, and almost 4 rounds now. 12, kind of put it out in the fairway closer to the edge. You can lay back if you want to play a higher wood or a stinker shot, but here it would have been so close, so I just decided to, again, fuck it up and leave it short. You can hit a putter from here if you practice it enough. Most people just use just the same way as there, but you can put it in some instances. Just 13 is a tough look sometimes. Where you want to put it, how far you want to put it down in there. I hit that like a fucking bitch. So again, just really playing real well here on the back nine of Hawthorne Manor. I blame the cunt Brits. So I'm 3 worse through 4. So pretty awful. Played that terribly. Here we are on 15. It's kind of a tough pin actually on the right. I'm sorry, on the left. God, you said I'm really fucked up this morning. Pretty good shot though there. Just didn't play the wind just exactly right, but trying to make some kind of a comeback in this round. We are on 16. We could do the lumpy and go to the right, but we always go to the left. Pretty simple shot over this wall here. Just kind of got to adjust the distance, and that's uphill. I didn't judge it worth a shit this time. I assumed that wind and that uphill would, actually take some distance off. It did. Took too much off. So, again, not the best effort here on the back. Here we are on 17. I normally would have taken the on the back pin. I normally would have taken a 3-iron, but I tried to lost it up in the air a little bit, so it'd slow down. End up putting it right on the fucking line that needed to be on and into the bottom of the hole. Look out! He's gonna shoot it 2 worse. Maybe. We'll see what 18 has to offer. But yeah, just kind of got real lucky on the line, and yeah, hits the cup. So here we are on 18. Not the worst look, but the wind's not great, and I did not make it around the tower. In the lake, got pissed, hit this. Didn't really hit this in any kind of thought at all. Just usually hit about 95%, 94%. Left it short. So a wonderful 4 worse. We'll be back later on.